You say it so easily. I'm fine. No hesitation, no pause, almost automatic. But here's the strange part. The people who say it the most are usually the ones who mean it the least. And maybe that's you. Because I'm fine isn't always an answer. Sometimes it's a shield. Picture this. Someone asks how you're doing. You smile, you nod, you say it. I'm fine. But inside, your mind is loud. Your chest feels tight. You're replaying conversations, overthinking everything, carrying things you haven't told anyone. And somehow, it feels easier to lie than to explain. So, you move on, like nothing's wrong. Pause for a second. When was the last time you actually told someone how you felt? Here's what's really happening. I'm fine becomes a habit. Not because you are, but because somewhere along the way you learned that your feelings were too much, too complicated, too inconvenient, too easy to misunderstand. So instead of risking being ignored or judged or becoming a burden, you shrink your truth into 2 words. I'm fine. It's safer that way, or at least it feels like it. But there's a quiet cost to this. Every time you say I'm fine when you're not, you teach people not to look deeper. You train the world to believe you don't need support. And over time, they stop asking. Not because they don't care, but because you've become so good at hiding it. Think about that. The better you are at pretending, the lonelier it gets. You see it everywhere. The friend who's always chill, but disappears when things get heavy. The one who listens to everyone, but never shares anything real. The one who laughs the loudest, but goes quiet when they're alone. They all say the same thing. I'm fine. And maybe you recognize yourself in one of them, or all of them. Here's the twist no one tells you. Saying I'm fine isn't strength, it's self-protection. And while it protects you from being hurt, it also protects you from being seen. And being seen is the only way you actually feel less alone. So the next time someone asks how you are, you don't have to spill everything. You don't have to break down. But maybe just don't lie. Try something small. Honestly, I've been better. That's it. Because healing doesn't start with big confessions. It starts with tiny cracks in the mask. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can say is not, I'm fine.